Hello and welcome back to the Cannabis Sommelier. I'm your host, Andrew Friedman. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Cannabis Edible Reviews. If you're a longtime viewer, you may notice no mustache. That's because I'm raising money for Movember. I put the link to my Movember campaign below and it would mean a ton if you would donate to it and Men's Health. Thank you so much. Back to the review. What are we reviewing today? A super cool beverage from House of Terpenes Limonene Sparkling Tonic. Super cool. I think it's awesome that a company in cannabis wanted to go with a terpene specific beverage. Limonene being a super obvious one. The taste of lemons and limes, who doesn't love that? Some of the other things I found in my research are that they actually put some hops in here. So this is a great replacement for an adult beverage category. Limonene terps, hops, definitely a cool beverage. I'm excited to taste it. I'm excited to taste what it's going to be like. The whole beverage category has been pretty cool, and I think people have come out swinging a lot better than they did in the edibles category right off the bat. In this beverage, we've got 5 milligrams THC, 5 milligrams CBD. The smoke from cannabis is harmful is our warning, which makes no sense. Nutrition facts. Let's see how much sugar's in it. We got 8 grams of sugar, 0 fats, no sodium, and our ingredients: carbonated water, sugar, cane sugar, which is very good, cannabis emulsion, glycerin, ethyl alcohol, water polysorbate 80, modified palm oil, sunflower lecithin, THC distillate, CBD distillate, citric acid, carotene for color. So the only one we don't like in there is modified palm oil. Edible cannabis, powered by Hexo company, and this is one done by Trust Beverages, and this is for sure part of the whole Molson injection of capital. You can see on the bottom it's a little bit hazy in there. There's nothing that's collected on the bottom of the bottle, which is nice. It's got a pop top and it is in glass, which is super cool. Packaged on July 9th. Wicked. I think we should crack into it and see what our limonene and hops sparkling tonic from House of Terpenes tastes like. Douchey seal. There we go. First impression, it's like lemon pez. First taste, the hops are there, gives it a bittering that you can feel. Then on the palate, it tastes like almost like you've left a pack of yellow pez, lemon pez, in your pocket and it went through the washing machine. It's like watered down lemonade with some bitterness to it, which is pretty cool. You could almost relate it to like lemon rind. Let's put it in the tasting glass. Like I mentioned, quite clear. Nice tight bubble on it. I actually really like the size of the bubble. It feels good as I drink it. Again, on the nose, it smells a lot like watered down lemonade, like those lemon pez that have gone through the washing machine in your pocket. And a slight floralness to it. It's actually quite a pretty beverage. I could relate it to, maybe like an Alsatian Pinot Gris. Quite sweet, quite fragrant, inviting, alluring. Let's taste it again. Yeah, so that bitterness is quite interesting. It feels a bit more adult than maybe some of the other ones, which I like. If I'm looking for a cannabis beverage, I want to feel kind of that transition from alcohol. I feel like that's why I thought the Molo 5 was a great product and how closely it resembled beer. So this House of Terpenes Limonene Sparkling Tonic definitely has its place. That bitterness being super interesting, and I love how it sits on the front of my palate, bitter bite, and then it washes away with sweet lemons. Yeah, quite a cool drink, quite adult as I mentioned. Really like the flavors, but I think it's quite simple, and I don't think there's anything more to discuss because it's just that lemon, bitter, quite delicious. So let's run it down. You saw me drink it. I quite like the beverage. I think the beverage, for me, only would have been a little bit better if the lemon was a little bit more, and maybe there's a bit more sugar. Maybe I'm being catty there, but that would have probably bumped it to a 9 for me if there's just a little bit more lemon, I guess. It tastes a little light for me, but I like that lightness. It feels very refreshing and very crushable. If we were talking about it as wine, a patio pounder, if you will. Pretty cool. So overall for that, I think I'd like to give House of Terpenes Limonene Sparkling Tonic a 8.5. We're gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10, 85%. It's really good. It's a kick-ass beverage. I would buy these over and over again. I would buy them for people that come to my house. I think everybody should at least try one of these to experience it. I'm excited to dive into some of the more candy-esque beverages in a next review, and great drink. So I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you commenting. I appreciate you liking. I appreciate you sharing. Most of all, I just appreciate your time. Thank you for spending it with me. Until next time, cheers.
What's my name? What's my name? The Cannabis Sommelier.